General Hospital spoilers reveal that John might be secretly using his power to free Ava, but not for justice, rather for a personal, shady motive. As an FBI agent, John holds power and information that few can access, and he doesn't hesitate to abuse it to further his own agenda. While John might justify his actions with seemingly legitimate reasons on the surface, his true intentions may be to gain a personal advantage or even exact revenge. Freeing Ava doesn't just spare her from prison. It could also provide John with a valuable ally in the secretive plans he's quietly putting into motion. However, these actions place John in a precarious position, as everything could unravel, costing him his career and reputation if his personal motives are exposed. John has secretly made a risky deal with Ava, where she must kill Sonny in exchange for her freedom. As an FBI agent with power and information at his disposal, John understands the danger Sonny poses and seeks to eliminate him without getting his own hands dirty. Instead, he decides to use Ava, a desperate woman cornered by her legal battles. The deal between John and Ava isn't just a typical agreement. It's a bold, even reckless move. Ava, with her tainted past and experience in the underworld, is the perfect tool for John's plan. He promises to use his influence to clear all charges against her, ensuring she avoids prison and the severe sentence awaiting her. In return, Ava must undertake the most dangerous mission of her life, killing Sonny Corinthos, a sworn enemy of many in Port Charles. Ava realizes that this deal might be her only chance to escape her current predicament, but she also understands that carrying out this task means risking everything. Not only does she face the possibility of being caught or killed, but she also has to confront the reality that once she steps into this plan, there's no turning back to a normal life. Despite this, her desperation and desire for freedom push Ava to accept the risk, knowing that the consequences could be devastating. On John's end, pushing Ava down this path not only reveals his lack of ethics, but also shows his willingness to exploit anyone to achieve his goals. For John, eliminating Sonny isn't just a career move. It's a way to solidify his power and position in both the underworld and the agency he serves. However, by involving himself in an assassination plot, John is gambling his entire career and reputation on this risky venture. If the plan succeeds, John will achieve his objective without suspicion. But if it fails, both he and Ava could be dragged into a legal nightmare, paying dearly for their actions. The tension of this deal not only raises the stakes for those involved, but also questions how far someone is willing to go when pushed to the edge. Is Ava's freedom worth committing such a heinous act? And is John prepared to face the consequences if his plan is exposed? This dangerous game has only just begun, and everyone involved is walking a thin line between life and death, between freedom and destruction. Immediately after John used his power to break Ava Jerome out of prison, she quickly fled, leaving John in an even more dangerous and complicated situation. Ava, always the intelligent and cunning woman, realized that her freedom was far from secure despite the deal with John. She understood that staying would only make her a pawn in John's dangerous game, and any misstep could lead to catastrophic consequences. With her strong survival instincts, Ava quickly planned her escape the moment the prison doors opened. She didn't fully trust John and knew that in a world filled with schemes and betrayals, safety could only be ensured by disappearing from the sight of everyone involved. Ava swiftly cut ties with John and used all the skills she had honed during her years in the underworld to vanish without a trace. Her escape has plunged John into an even more difficult situation. Helping her escape was already a risky move, but Ava's sudden disappearance has made the situation even more dire. If John's plan is uncovered, not only could his career be at stake, but his life could also be in danger. Now, John must not only deal with the consequences of abusing his power, but also find a way to recover from this unforeseen setback. Meanwhile, Ava knows she cannot leave any trace leading back to her hiding place. She understands that if John or anyone else finds her, it could mean facing danger once again, or worse, losing the freedom she has just gained. Ava's life has now become a series of cautious and calculated moves, where she must avoid all attention and live in the shadows to ensure her survival. Ava's escape has pushed everything into a tense and unpredictable situation. John now faces consequences he never anticipated, as his scheme not only unravels, but also risks being exposed to the public and his colleagues. Meanwhile, Ava is racing against time and fate, knowing that any mistake could be the end of the freedom she has just found. This dangerous game is far from over, and every character involved is standing on the brink of collapse.